Hey, what's up, fellas? It is 8:42 at night, and I just got done talking to one of my old friends who is also in his 50s, and I'm going to tell you a war story about Colombia, in particular the city of Bogata, and the FARC and the M19. So, if you don't know, I was an EOD sergeant, and they would send me. I'm very good with IEDs and booby traps. That is to say that if someone straps a bomb to you or an IED to you, improvised explosive device, there is probably a 99.9% chance I'm going to take it off of you. And if I can't, I will die in the process as well. So um, I guess I'm like your 911 when shit goes sideways. So, anyways, uh, this is my first trip. It's probably 1985, and I get sent down to the city of Bogota, Colombia. And at that time, they used to have what they have. It's called an enduro motorcycle. It has um, two of the side view mirrors on the motorcycle, and it looks like a dirt bike, but it's street legal in Colombia. The only thing it doesn't have, it has turn signals, which dirt bikes don't have, as well as side view mirrors. So, anyways, so how the FARC and the M19 would do something is we were the first time, and I stayed at the Hotel Tequendama in Colombia. It's a very nice hotel, but anyways, that's not what we're here for. So, anyways, let's get to the point. The point is, we're in a convoy, and at that time in the early '80s, traffic was really jammed up. And I don't know if you know much about motorcycles, but they can. There's a space in. You have two cars here, and there's a space in between that a motorcycle can go through on in the middle or on the outside of this car and in the outside of this car. So what the gorillas, as we used to call them, gorillas would do. And let me get this straight. So the guy who we were trying to protect is one car in front of me with probably of 3 feet between the rear bumper of that car and the front bumper of our car. And I'm sitting in the back and I'm geared up to take care of IEDs, and I have a sidearm. I have a pistol, 9 millimeter. At that time, we had, I think they were 1911s, 45 caliber Colt pistols. Anyways, 7 shots. Anyways, no. Let me get on with it. So I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting on the passenger side of the vehicle by the door. And right down the side of me comes this motorcycle. Both guys have helmets on. There's one guy who's driving the motorcycle, and the guy who's sitting in back of him has an Uzi type of machine gun sitting in his chest with the barrel pointing this way. And what he has on top of that is he has two devices here and two devices here. Now, mind you, we didn't have any experience with this, and they were not sophisticated explosives. But what they would do is here we are in the tube, and there's spaces on either side of us, and the motorcycle comes down this side, and then after that, another motorcycle comes down this side, and then across the street in front of us, a motorcycle comes like this. And we're talking 6 guys, 3 motorcycles. And there's maybe On our end, there's the lead vehicle, the vehicle in front of us, our vehicle, and the vehicle in back of us. So we have 4 vehicles, 15 people on our side, and they have 6 people on their side. And we're in $1 million vehicles, and these guys are running around on motorcycles, dirt bikes, basically dirt bikes. So the guy, here we are, the car in front of us, and these guys roll down the side of us, and they roll down to about the middle between the passenger side door where you would open it up. You'd pull the latch open and open it up, and the guy who was driving has an Uzi or some type of machine gun across his chest, and he just starts shooting, boom, 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 and he's shooting at the tires and that, and the guy sitting in the back of him takes these 2 things off of his chest, and he leans back and he places 1, 2 on the roof of the car over the guy they wanted to kill. So the guy they wanted to kill had an IED, an improvised explosive device, here and here over his head. And there's another vehicle, there's another motorcycle on this side of the thing, and they're shooting at us. So you can't get out of the vehicle, and that was what they wanted to have happen. Nobody could get out of their vehicles, nobody could fight back, and the guy in the front blocking everything, the guy driving, and then there's a guy with the rifle. If anybody tried to get out of their vehicles or anybody tried to come over and help them, that guy would spray them with machine gun fire. And then these other 2 motorcycles move forward, and there's a motorcycle here with 2 guys on it, motorcycle here with 2 guys on, motorcycle here with 2 guys on. One guy clicks the detonator, blows one of the IEDs up, which just decapitates the guy who they wanted to get, and they fired the other one to make sure. It was, and this happened right in front of us. That's one of my war stories when we were battling the Pablo Escobar, the FARC, and the M19 down in Colombia. So it's funny. We had all this training, all this money invested in these armored vehicles and all this kind of stuff, and 3 guys in dirt, no, 6 guys riding tandem, driver, guy with the bombs and that stuff, whooped our ass, and they just drove off. We couldn't do anything. Anyways, no, they didn't catch him. No, we didn't win. We got our fucking asses beat. And that's just one of the stories that I know. I mean, I would love to tell you that we never lose. We always win because we're America. Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah. And I got to tell you, the United States government and the military complex does not like it when we lose. And if you lose, you're on your fucking own till you get back to your U.S. soil. And then you're like, okay, we're going to take it back. Maybe I'll let that go. Anyways, that's a military story. I cannot believe that guy floated back into my life. Anyways, so stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, take care of yourself. You, if any of you, do not believe that our government makes things go bump in the night, you're out of your mind. So, like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.